All right, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Complexity, and it's been a while since I've uploaded anything. Um, Not for too many big reasons, just trying to move to a new place and get a whole bunch of other stuff situated. But you're probably wondering why in the world I'm uploading BO4 and why not Modern Warfare? Or why not your Battlefront 2? Why not this and that? Well, I've played a lot of Modern Warfare, and I don't know if I'd say I'm done with it, but like I just can't do like the stupid skill based and the rigged bullet register, like the just amount of camping and just the way that people play in the community for any COD nowadays. Just the way the community is now, the way the community plays, just makes the game even worse than it already is in the first place. So that's just why Modern Warfare just it's not a top tier COD for me. It's just nowhere near as great as Modern Warfare 2 was ever or Modern COD 4. I'm not even saying that Black Ops 4 was just a great COD compared to that, but like I mean, compared to Modern Warfare, I think Black Ops 4 was a great game. It's just their microtransaction system was stupid, and when the Stingray was released, and after all the DLC weapons, I'm just like, dude, there's no point in playing. It's just I can't. I'm not spending money on this game just to get my chances at getting one DLC weapon. And I was like, I'm done. And I was at Prestige 4 and whatnot. And I stopped there. But then recently, I came back and I was like, you know what? I want to play a Call of Duty where I can run around for more than like 30 seconds and not die to a claymore, someone sitting in a corner, or someone having a shotgun from across the map and just killing me like it's a sniper and like just broken mechanics. Like, I don't care if the health is 150, like, bullets register in this game. Like, your bullets actually register in this game all the time. Like, even if it's a hit marker or whatever it is, your bullets register. Like, this game now, after they changed their microtransaction system, especially like it's been a way better game. I wish it was like this a long time ago, and I would otherwise, I would have uploaded this constantly, and I would have been, trying to grow my channel off it. But I mean, too late is never too late, especially because a lot of people have come back to this game because they hate Modern Warfare, and I'm just one of those people. I mean, I don't know if I'll ever play it again. We'll see. Um, I just don't get a lot of good gameplays consistently just because of the way the game is. Like, I'll do good for like 2 games and get like 70 kills, and then the game matches me with people with that kind of KD the next 3 games, and then I do poorly because I get slopped on by a bunch of sweaties. Then it puts me down in a lobby with people who are terrible, and then it's just this so stupid, dude. I hate it. I could care less how they're oh, everything's free, free DLC. Yeah, dude, your game's a bunch of trash, bro. Like, your game's a bunch of trash. But anyways, I came back to this game. I happily spent money on the Stingray, which I've wanted that weapon forever. I know it was nerfed. I'll do a video on that next. I love that weapon. It's just a fun weapon to use. I came back and I willingly spent $19 because I didn't have crates because I haven't played in a while. And I was like, you know what? They're giving this game changing weapon and they're putting it on in the game. They're like, here, if you want this weapon, $19, here it is. Like, they're gifting you it if you pay for it. And I was like, you know what, I like that. And I did it. I wanted the weapon. I bought it $19, and I'll put a gameplay of that soon. I have so many good gameplays with it. The operator mod is still very fun to use. And then I grinded 50 crates, and then I was like, you know what, BO3. Oh man, I was a master. Like, BO3 was my game. Like, I love BO3 so much. VMP, like, in my hands, like, this is the same class setup I had in BO3. Like, this is always gonna be my class setup. I used stock, fast mags, extended mags, grip. This is all you need. Even if you take a little long to kill someone because you miss and you try to reload, the extended mags is there in case someone slides around a corner and you're reloading. Just cancel your reload. You'll still have enough bullets because of extended mags. Like, dude, this gun is just amazing. Um, I'm about to show you a gameplay in a second here. I think I went 45 or 50 kills. Like, it was a good game. Like, I've gotten nukes in this game. Like, I've gotten better, but like, just for me hopping on for once tonight, like, just kind of warming up. It was a good game. And I'll show you guys. Here's the class setup, and run cold blooded. Um, always, always, always. I have a permanent unlock on this. This is one of my first permanent unlocks. The dog, Nomad's dog, will never come after you ever. You'll never have to worry about the dog. Sniper's Nest will it technically targets you, but it will never shoot you because the targeting system doesn't it can't pinpoint you because you're using cold blooded. The attack chopper is like a 10-second delay or something before I start shooting you. Like this is a crutch perk. It's an underrated perk. No one uses it. Everyone's like, oh, gung ho, use this and that, like dexterity. Like, nah, bruh. Like those perks have been even exclusive base. All those stat guys have done videos like cold blooded, especially after it's buffed. They've done all stats on every perk. Those other perks are useless. So I don't know why people keep posting videos using them. You can use whatever you want, but if you're gonna use something that should be suggested, like if there's any perk that I would see that should have been suggested, it's cold blooded. This thing is a must if you don't want to worry about dying to a dog, sniper's nest, Thresher. If you're by yourself, Thresher won't target you at all. Like strike team will miss you with all their shots and maybe hit you with one, and then they'll turn around. Like this saves you from everything. Um, Ghost. People don't really run acoustic sensors, so I don't see the point of dead silence. And it's like it doesn't completely immune you to the acoustic sensor, but Ghost, it's like if you're just fast paced and you like to run around, if you know how to work with Ghost in this game, it's very useful. Like I know it only works if you're full on moving, but like if you know that they just called it a UAV and you're sprinting, that's when you just gotta know like which corner should I take a second, just a slight second to just jump around and peek while I'm jumping. And if there's no one there when you land, just once you land, just keep sprinting instead of stopping and strafing because you'll appear on the mini map for a second. But if you jump and you're a split second in the air, like so short in the air, boom, aim on your sights, land, keep sprinting. If anything, you would have popped up, your thing would have just whoop, just blinked on the mini map. Like no one would have noticed it. That's why you just gotta pick corners. You gotta know maps. If you can know the maps in this game, which this game's over a year old now, so it's like you should know all the base maps by now. So you should know they call them a UAV. You're sprinting, trying to flank. You should know which corners you could jump, aim real quick just in case someone's coming, and then keep running. Because if you're running and someone's about to come around a corner, odds are they don't even see you on their mini map because you have ghost number one. So if you jump around that corner aiming, you'll kill them. You can land and keep sprinting. Boom, easy. Sprint off. Gonzos. And you're getting kills, UAV ends, dunzos. Let's say that guy in the enemy team gets a sniper's nest or whatever. You have cold blooded. His UAV's gone, so you're good. You have a cold blooded. You can keep running around the map, killing the enemy team, getting your streaks, and his sniper's nest won't even kill you. Like I took a lot of time to explain that because these two are important perks. Like you want to have a good time playing Call of Duty, come back to BO4, or if you're just new to BO4, because there's still kids playing this game. The Christmas noobs are in this game a lot more than Modern Warfare. Like Modern Warfare doesn't have any Christmas noobs, and if it does, they're in their own skill-based lobby where no veterans can touch them. But in this game, there's no skill base, which is another great thing this game has over Modern Warfare. All you gotta do, I see them every game. Like my team, the other team, they're all over the place. So if you're new to this game and you're a Christmas noob, I welcome you to this game. Use these two perks when you can, so you don't have to suffer as much. And if you're a veteran player, use these two perks. So these two perks are great for new players and for veteran players. Run these two perks always. Dead silence, not even a thing. And if you're dying to a kid using an acoustic sensor, those are the rare kids in this game who like to sit in corners. Not in corners, but that they like to stay in one spot and wait for that little beep beep beep. And if you die to that kid, so what? It's not like it's game changing. But if you get annoyed, get a new lobby. But at the same time, it's like no one really runs acoustic sensor because stim shot, and no one's running stim shot. They're running comsec, and rare times you'll see body armor, but that's on kids who are running default classes that can't pick what they have, so they'll just pick a good gun that has body armor in the class. But other than that, you'll always see stim shot or you'll see comsec device. You'll hardly ever see this anymore. Like no one even used this along. Like they've nerfed this a little bit, but no one really uses this, dude. You don't have to worry about it. So cold-blooded ghost. I run stim shot. You're like, yeah, but I like to get my shrieks fast. Well, I've literally just recently just started using stim shot. I've always been a comsec nerd. But if it's a trade. If you're using stim shot, like if you're a rusher, I'm gonna suggest using stim shot. Yes, it takes longer to get your streaks, but if you're rushing and you're constantly able to heal yourself super fast, you don't have to worry about dying. Therefore, you can keep your streaks going. And those streaks, even though it's just 10 points a kill or whatnot, it still kind of stacks on your points towards your next kill, and you'll get it once you get your first set of streaks, you can just stack easily from there. Comsec, if you are more of a passive player, you don't like to really rush, you like to use assault rifles, ranged weapons, you're not very a rushing player, then use Comsec because you don't really have to worry about challenging too many enemy players. Or for the most part, if you like to rush, and especially using the VMP, use stim shot. Always use stim shot. Always use stim shot. It's a must. So yeah, this is the class load of VMP, stock, fast mags, Mags, grip, and yes, I do have dark matter in general, but I just don't have it on this gun. I've maxed out the gun pretty much, but I'm not focusing on headshots. I'll probably do that in the next VMP video. I'll have dark matter. I'll go for a nuked out with dark matter, but for now, I'm using this new camo in the market. It's called Pestilence. Oh, I love this camo. It's the only 3-stage camo that I actually like in this game. But yeah, this is the class setup, and yeah, I definitely like this game a lot more than Modern Warfare. This game is a refresher from that game. I wish this game had changed their microtransaction system a while ago, but they didn't. But that's fine. But yeah, we'll just get into gameplay, and I'll see you guys then. Alrighty, everybody. So back to what I was saying about Modern Warfare, why I'm playing it, why I'm not playing it over this. In the first play here, you'll see. So Modern Warfare, I would have died right there. I would have died right there. And if you play Modern Warfare, you know that the middle of the map, you all know you're dead. Windows, that's another thing, is the whole thing, the window warfare called Claymores, like, those are jokes, but they're not really jokes. That's literally what the game is. It's just claymores, windows, shotguns, campers, and the footsteps are never gonna. No matter how many times they nerf or buff, they're never gonna fix the footstep problem. It's just they want to create a safe space, aka camping spots, and they want to create a game where noobs sit in the corner and camp and listen for your footsteps so they can kill you, and requires no skill to sit in a corner, use your headset. It's not so loud, you can hear your TV screen and Modern Warfare. Like, the game is meant for new players, and that's their intention, was to get new players to the game, and they did that. But their other intention was to get old players to come back, and old players did come back, and old players immediately left for the most part. They immediately left, because when a game's meant for new players, you kind of have to make footsteps loud, kind of, have to make it so the curve where you can sit still and not be seen by the enemy team at all. Make a shotgun that has a sniper range. Put an explosive that instantly triggers when someone opens a door or even gets near the whole max radius. You've got to create dark corners. You've got to have windows so they can peek out and see good players rushing around the map and kill them, and make them feel like they're a bad player because they keep dying to you sitting in the window doing absolutely nothing. Like, that game fills me with absolute freaking range and like rage. In this game, there are some annoying things like specialist cheese, and sometimes every game's gonna have some annoying things. Everyone plays differently, but the most part, this game is a great game. I really don't see any problem with this game. I'm used to specialists. I'm used to it. It's not a problem. I'd rather have specialists, claymores, shotguns, dark corners, dying to windows, slide, jump, shotting, bullets not registering all the time because the system is rigged to make you think you're a bad player and you missed your shots when really you didn't. And it's been proven that people, there's literally people showing videos of them hitting and aiming directly at people and not a single bullet registering, and all of a sudden they die and the other person's bullet registered. The game is rigged. Those developers are fools. I don't care if Black Ops 5 is specialist again or whatever it is. Treyarch, no COD has deployed anyone much more hate in people's hearts than Modern Warfare did. Like, I was one of those people who was on the hype train, like, oh yes, boots on the ground, Modern Warfare, let's go, yes, excited. Big mistake, like, huge mistake if I've ever seen it. Like, I was one of the people who liked it, like, I was one of the people who did, and I regret it. I couldn't do it, like, I don't know, and I just can't, like, I don't know, the next, if it's not Modern, after this, the next Modern Warfare, if it's not Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, like, I don't want it, like, okay, I always see Treyarch games, like Black Ops 2, I want Remastered, like, I'm all for it, Treyarch, I always want a Treyarch game, as long as they don't copy another Modern Warfare 2019, they'll be good, but, if it's an Infinity War game, if it's not Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, Modern Warfare 3 Remastered, if it's not a remastered of one of those two, I do not want it. Right? I do not want it, okay? If I hear anything in an interview about, like, if they say, oh, Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, we're getting it out to you guys, I'll be hyped. But if they say in an interview, yes, it's going to be the same game, just remastered graphics, and a little bit of safe spaces, but for the most part, I am not getting it. If I hear them say safe space one more time, I'm not getting it. I'm not looking at gameplay. I don't care about it. It's not for me. It's not for me. Anytime, like, people are gonna be watching out now what they say in interviews, and I'm telling you, those games, like, it's one of the most sold CODs. Like, Modern Warfare is one of the most sold CODs now, but that's because it was overhyped. Like, those people that no one's gonna return their hard copy of Modern Warfare because GameStop's not gonna give them anything for it. Like, most people do digital downloads, people just don't play it, but it made them one of the most sales, but it's literally not one of the most played anymore. Their stats, they say, oh, skill base affects 90% of the community, it's good for 90% of the community too. 90% of the community might, dude, like, everyone knows that's false, dude. Like, 90% of the community is just all a bunch of noobs and not all the active people on Reddit and Twitter that hate this game. I don't know, man. These people are just twisted and sick. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this first gameplay of the VMP. I'm gonna put another one up when this game's over, because I have one more. I love this game. This game, especially the VMP, bringing it back, like, VMP and BO3 was my thing, that was my baby. And this game,
Operation complete. Nice work.
Gotta be my baby again. As I was saying, yeah, the VMP just too good. Great gun. I love it in this game. I loved it in the last game. Like, it's just a great gun. Yeah, that's just my thoughts on Modern Warfare. Like, I don't like the game. I can almost say I hate the game, but I don't know. Maybe I'll play it sometime. Maybe if I can get a good gameplay soon, I'll upload it. But I just don't know. At this point, I'm just not sure. This game is just, even if I went back and played BO3 still got tons of players. Like, COD is such a split community. You can't say, oh, this is the best COD. Like, no one's gonna laugh at you because you play Modern Warfare and you don't fit in a corner with Claymore because often since you don't do all that stuff, you like to. BO3 gets tons of views, it got tons of players. Like, COD is so split up with people who play different CODs and watch different CODs. Like, you can't justify which COD is the best COD. You can't even falsify. You can't even falsify what I'm saying about what's the best Call of Duty, because like a lot of people would agree that BO3 is the best COD or Modern Warfare 2 is the best COD. And Modern Warfare 2 by fact is a great COD. If you don't think so, well then you were born during Advanced Warfare. There's nothing wrong with that. You just didn't get to experience what a great COD felt like. But as far as the best COD, like it's like, oh, it's just opinionated. I mean, yeah, you can kind of say that at the same time. Like, the community is so split. It's like if Call of Duty did it to where each new game they shut down the server from their old game so they would get people onto their new game, like that would just completely rip. Like, RIP if they ever did that to this game. Like, they could never do it because there's people that just hate the new game. But like Fortnite, they shut down the Fortnite 1 servers and made a Fortnite 2 and had everyone on Fortnite 2, and everyone's more than happy to see it. It's blowing up even more now than ever. I think they just did their game right. Call of Duty hasn't done their game right in forever, and they're just 3 different developers of it. And like it's so split with the developers, how they're not getting along, and people getting fired, and other people getting hired. People not wanting to play a new COD and playing an old COD, and like, dude, the fact that there's still Christmas news on BO4, BO3, Ghost, World War II, like, people have their different tastes in COD just because not every COD developer has given the community what they want, and is it still split on what people want, and because it's a first-person quick arcade shooter, like, the fact that this new Modern Warfare, they try to be realistic and tactical at the same time, not, like, they just didn't do their game right, in my opinion, and a lot of people's opinion, they just didn't. I don't know. I wish the world can see this video. I wish I was, all of 8 thoughts subscribers to see this video. I wish that a bunch of subscribers can see this video. Like, I just wish we could see this video. But for those of you who have been subscribed to me for a while and haven't done stuff, I know I haven't posted in a while. I've just had stuff I've just had to do and just, have a pretty busy life. But those of you who do watch this video, like, I hope you know what I'm talking about or not. Just watch my video, like my gameplays. I hope you like what you're seeing in the background. I hope the sound and stuff is, good enough for you guys to be able to pay attention to whatever you want. But if you listen to what I have to say and you know what I'm talking about, then I hope I'm not sounding biased. Modern Warfare, not for me. I might play here and there upload gameplay. I actually probably will, because I do have those one weapons that I can. We'll see. I'll try to do something on that game. Because just realistically, like, I get shat on a bunch of games. Like, 6 out of 10 games I'll get shat on, and the other 4 games that are split up, I'll drop 3. But, like, it's just, I can't with that stupid skill base. Like, I just can't. It's the way the game plays with nukes in the corners, dark corners, just rigged bullet registration. Like, I don't know, man. It's not for you. This game is what I'm playing for now. I love this game, especially with the new black market system. Got myself the good old VMP. I love the VMP, man. This game has been good now. Like, I wish they did this before. If they did this a long time ago, a lot more people would be on this game still, and Modern Warfare would be even less people playing it because of how good this game would have been with the transaction system. And oh man, can't wait to upload some Stingray gameplay as well. I think it's too fun. This game is just fun. Like, this is like operator mods with like extra rapid fire and explosive bullets. Like, it's an arcade shooter. Like, Modern Warfare, what do you think, dog? Who hired Joe Seasod and Ashton Kutcher and said, make it a tactical shooter. Make those corners so dark that new players can feel immersed in the darkness, and open up all the windows so that, you can just, have some, Allahu Akbar kids jumping out with RPGs through the windows. It's just, oh, dude, gosh. If you ever heard of the Indeed hiring website for jobs, like, Indeed needs to have a section that says gaming developer hiree training needed. Stay on heavily needed for people to train people. Like, we need trained developers. And we need someone good to train them. I don't know who's training them right now. I don't know who's testing the games, but I know game testers. It's not their fault because game testers, like, I'm pretty sure a lot of the game testers were like, what the hell is this crap? Like, what the hell is this game? Like, this is Modern Warfare, but what kind of game is this? And I'm pretty sure they're like, hey, if you don't like this, you're gonna hear that about this game. If you don't like it, well, you can get out and we'll get another job. We want people to gameplay test this that tell us our game is good even though it's not. That's pretty much how I feel game testers' job is not whether they like it or not, but just to test the game, just to say they tested it, even though they really didn't care for the actual results. This game, maybe it may have been the same situation, but I feel like people, like whoever tested this game didn't actually know she didn't have a problem testing the game. I mean, bullet registration works, basic 3-lane maps, even the DLC maps. Like, I don't know them because I don't play them, but after playing them, I like the DLC maps. They're easy to learn the maps, play them once. They're basic 3 lanes. Bullet registration is never rigged. The lobbies are based on connection. I mean, like, this game, in that sense, at the core, doesn't really have problems. And that's why I'm playing this game now over Modern Warfare, and I like this game. And I'll probably keep playing a lot of this game until Black Ops 5. As some of you also know me, I'll be uploading more Battlefront. Oh, speaking of which, I could get on that Battlefront 2. Oh, I wish they had a theater mode, man. That new Sith Trooper, I've gone on so many 50 streaks. Okay. Battlefront 2, for those of you who watch me strictly for Battlefront 2 or know most of my uploads of that, I will be doing that more now. I have some more free time now, so I'll be uploading some more of that, some more of this. I'll be doing some more Skyrim streams probably. I don't know about streaming, but I'll probably upload some more of that, some mods, because I've been getting some cool mods, but for the most part, Battlefront and this game will be my main uploads. Modern Warfare, it's so much potential. Like, I know it didn't get, I didn't have that much time before it was released, but oh my goodness, like, they had enough time to at least, like, have the developers make a plan and be like, we have all the things new players want, but with the old players coming back, can we consider them also? Like, can we actually think of how our game can fit them and incorporate them? Like, I don't know. They had a lot of other things they could have done with that game to make it better, but another thing is, at that gameplay awards or whatever, those weren't screenshots. You thought, they gave us the screenshots? Those weren't screenshots. That was actual gameplay of people not moving, holding left trigger. That screenshot of the guy holding left trigger with the sniper in the ghillie suit, that was in-game footage of how people play in that game. LT, don't move, ghillie suit, propped up, angled up on a window in the grass, just waiting for you to pop in front of the crosshair. Which is why every game goes to time limit in that game, so. Hope you guys enjoyed the little VMP gameplay. The next one will probably be some Stingray, maybe a little more of this, but I really hope you guys that watch this did listen. If not, I hope you like the gameplay in the background. I'll probably upload my new DAO that I got yesterday on the next gameplay as well as the Stingray, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one.